Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode in our cozy forever world. If this is your first time joining me, I'd like to give you a very warm welcome. My name is Egush, and I create content that helps people sleep and study. So if that's what you're here for, then you've come to the right place. Now, in today's episode, we're going to start, of course, by saying hello to our cozy companions. Then we're going to commemorate a new dreamer in our lagoon, feed our cats, of course, and then we're probably going to start decorating our brick house today. We're going to add a bit of furniture and build some rooms and, and stuff like that. And I was hoping we could even do a bit of fishing too. Now, I also want to start planning our next build, which will be a cozy library. So thank you for people who have recommended building a library in the comments. I really appreciate it. And that will be our next project. And Chuck is just rolling in. Perfectly timed, Chuck, I must say. Absolute masterclass in timing. And of course, we've got Alina and Daisy. Hello. How are you, Alina? You okay today? Hello, Daisy. What's wrong? You're dobbing somebody in. Who is it? Who is it, Daisy? Somebody bully you? Who was it? Own up. Dreamy? It wouldn't be Dreamy because Dreamy came right up to me. It might be Wilbur. Wilbur, have you been bullying Daisy? Oh, he looks very guilty. I knew it. Wilbur, you have to be nice to Daisy, okay? Oh, what's going on? Someone's getting hurt. Hello, Oopsie. Oopsie Junior. What's going on? Oh, they're all huddled up. They're talking some smack about me, I think. I'll let them be. I'll let them be. We're gonna get Alina to come with us now as we go and commemorate a new dreamer. I hope you've had a lovely day today. If you're here to sleep, I wish you a very cozy sleep and that you are able to get the rest that you deserve, because we all deserve a good night's sleep every single night. And I hope I can help with that. If you're here to study, then let's get productive, shall we? I'm going to be quite productive today as well, I hope, while I'm building and decorating. Come on, Alina. Oh, she's gonna go up to the top and jump off or something. Nope. You're gonna sit this time, Alina, because last time you were banging your head on the lantern, okay? So we're gonna get you to stay. Now, do we have the green dye? So let's actually quickly go, and I remember smelting some cacti from last episode. And it's time for me to fulfill my promise. I've got to find the cacti first. There it is. So this lovely green dye has been promised to Hexneck. And so Hexneck, today is the day we give you your color, okay? And just before we do, let's commemorate a new dreamer as well. We're going to do a hanging sign. I'd love to do a hanging sign. Haven't done one in a while. And maybe a nice cyan for the color. And we'll need the glowing sack, of course. We'll need 2 of those, actually. And 2 of the honeycomb. Oh, we have no honeycomb left. Okay, that's alright. That's okay. We'll just have to do this without the honeycomb for now. So we're going to put this dreamer, or I should say these dreamers, maybe over here. There we are. And we're commemorating 2 people today, and they're actually a very lovely couple, and their names are Connor and Stella. Ooh, will do. And Stella. And Connor and Stella have been with us for quite a few episodes now, but I'm going to read one of their comments from the last episode. And it reads, Egush, the axolotl pond is looking absolutely amazing. I love the contrast with the warm and cool colors in the orange and blue. It brings a sense of warmth and comfort, but also a sense of cold and ruggedness, you could say, to it. I already know the axolotls are going to adore their new home. Lots of love from California. P.S. My girlfriend wanted to say hello to Alina. Thank you very much, Connor and Stella. I have been absolutely adoring the comments that you leave under each episode, and it's really nice to know that people can watch my episodes together. I'm going to give you both a cyan dye, and we're going to give you a nice glow. There you are. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you'll enjoy your stay in the lagoon. Now, Hexneck, it's your turn. I've never actually used a green dye before. We did travel long and hard to get this dye. Just to give people an idea, if you are new here, we ended up going here to the lighthouse, traveled all the way down here, then up this way into the snow, and then we went left. We did a few loops around these areas over here in the last episode, and then we ended up going all the way down here until we finally found a small desert, and that's where we got green dye from. So this has been a long time coming, Hexneck, but there you go. That looks absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy with that, and I hope you like it, Hexneck. Okay, Alina, let's head back up. Oh, actually, just before we do, we're gonna put the green dye back in the chest over here. We'll need to get some honeycomb, won't we? So that we can. Oh, did you see that? Hello, Chuck. Chuck's just come to say hello. That's so cute. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll need to get some honeycomb for sure, so that we can honeycomb those two signs and make sure that they're here forever. But for now, we're going to get you to sit, Alina. Actually, no, you're okay. You can walk around. And we're gonna feed the cats, and they're very vocal today. What's going on, you two? Hello, Zara. Hello, Lily. Hi. You look very hungry, Lily. We'll just cut to the chase, okay? And I'll give you some delicious salmon. There you go, honey. Nom nom nom. I love her eyes so much. And of course, Zara, one for you. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, there it is. She's looking at my forehead. Alina's coming to say hi as well. Okay, now that that's done, Alina, you ready to go back to the farm? I think I might need to store a lot of these things that we have. Um, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do that because I'll need to plan the library building where we're going to build it. I was actually thinking and kind of like try to picture this with me here, okay? Over on this side of our garden, it's still quite empty, but we do have a lot of space in between the tower and the garden here. We have quite a bit of space around here, and I think that might be the perfect spot for our library, if I'm being honest. So I'm thinking of building the library kind of around here, in the trees and stuff, but it might be more this side because I want it to be quite visible at the same time. So I'm thinking for the library, we'll kind of build it here on this side, and I'm not sure how we're going to actually design it yet. That's kind of the funnest part of building, in my opinion. But I think this is a good area. Let me know your thoughts. I do think this is a good spot for it. I actually would love to start taking polls in the future and deciding on where to build things, so that everybody can have their say. So that is something that you can expect in the future. But yeah, I think for now, I'm thinking either here or maybe the other side of the farm over there, where those yellow trees are. But anyway, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We're going to head to the brick house now, and we're going to start doing some decorating. And we'll need to gather some resources to do that, because we're going to need to build um, quite a few things to decorate. I'm also going to kind of separate, build and separate some rooms as well over there. And so we're going to head into our tree house at the moment and look for some resources that we can use to build with. And I'm actually just thinking a lot of it would be wood. So wood, redwood, all the different types of wood we can kind of play around with. Maybe some chests as well, because we're going to need to build rooms. We've got some tables and fences. Oak planks. Cool. We've got some lovely doors as well. The dark oak chest. We'll need to get um what do you call it? Oh yeah, like sofas and stuff, right? Um Maybe sofas and couch. Oh, here we go. We've got some couches and stuff like that. I want to separate the rooms in there as well. So I'm just thinking, chairs. What about tables and chairs? Oh, here we go. We can make so many different tables and chairs. Awesome. Combustion table. Alchemist table. Oh, that's some pretty cool stuff. But I'm thinking jelly shroom side table. I wonder if we can make a table. Let's put this table in the carpenter's table. Kind of ironic, isn't it? To make a table. We're putting it in the carpenter's table. Let's see if there's any other designs we can do. No, it doesn't seem like there is. Fences, wood, or the chests either. That's okay. What about chairs? Oh, chair. And there's quite a few chairs that we can make as well. Lovely. What about like benches and stuff? Oh, cool. There's so many things we can make. And it looks like it's pretty simple too. A lot of it's just like wood, you know. What are these? Dining bench. Okay, that's really cool because we'll need those. The dining table. Um, in terms of crates, what about those? So bear with me. I'm just doing a little bit of just exploring the different options we have to build. We've got like fruit. Oh, sorry, vegetable. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. Now, F doesn't work in this little search bar, so I'm using I'm using my imagination. Fruit barrel. Oh, cool. So if we make barrels in the carpenter's workbench, we can turn them into a bunch of different things. Good to know. Good to know. And what about vegetable? No. Barrel. Mushroom barrels. Really cool. Really cool stuff. All right. And I'm actually thinking we did get a bunch of sandstone. We might use the sandstone to divide the rooms and stuff as well. So that might be really nice. Shards, sand and stone. Oh, we'll need some carpets as well, won't we? Have we got carpets anywhere? Lena just teleported right into the treehouse just then. Carpets should be downstairs, I think. I need to grab a bunch of different carpets. Here we go. So we'll need purple, moss, red. What other carpets can we actually make? Because I would love to, and I just want to know how to make them. I think we need a dye or wool, right? Lime blue would be really nice, if I'm being honest. We do have wool somewhere. I'll just need to find it. Maybe I need to go and get more wool. Get more sheep. I feel like I always love shearing the sheep. They look so funny when I shear them. But I'm just gonna quickly take another look for wool. I actually think we have plenty in the brick house. So we'll probably actually start heading there now. Excuse me, Alina. We will bring Alina with us, as clumsy and and reckless as she can be. She's still our cozy companion, so we're gonna bring her with us into the brick house. And we've got some lovely rain now. I hope the rain is helping you settle in and get nice and cozy. Maybe we'll quickly just go and check on Aristotle as well. Come on, Alina. I'm gonna get you to sit in here, okay? Do you need to shake yourself? Shake yourself dry? Oh, maybe she is dry already. She's looking out the window. We can leave you there. You can have a nice view of the lake from there. And I'm gonna quickly check on Aristotle. Make sure he's okay. Oh, vines have been growing, haven't they? Wonderful. Aristotle, where are you? I think I just saw him. There he is. Hello, Aristotle. How are you doing? You okay? Maybe I'll give you a bit more space over here as well. So in the last episode, I was mentioning that somebody, and the name is Be a Snack, I think, was kind of telling me how to keep the axolotl nice and safe, and it's to dig kind of a bit deeper too deep in the water, so thank you very much. Aristotle's jumped out after seeing the bucket of tropical fish. There you go, Aristotle. Enjoy, my friend. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head to the house now and start decorating. I think before we start decorating properly though, we'll probably need to build the rooms, you know, because I do want to build some rooms. Alrighty, so yeah, we do have heaps of wood up here. What about the wool though? Do we have wool? We do have wool. We have yellow and red. And pink as well. I think for the floor, it would need to be a pretty basic color, not something too crazy. A brown or a grey. I think grey would look really nice actually. Light grey. Light grey. We might need to grey dye. We might need to go and grab some dye to make these carpets. I'm just a little bit worried because we don't have that much dye, you know? And maybe it might be easier for us to get some light grey from the sheep out in the world. In that case, we'll probably spend a bit of time going and getting some grey dye as well. But for now, let's start separating some rooms. Okay, so we can definitely have a room here. Maybe one here as well. I don't want the rooms to be too big, but I do want them to be kind of, you know, I want people to have enough space. This can be like a communal area here. And then maybe from about here we'll separate. I'm just kind of doing some mental planning right now in my mind of what it's going to look like when we separate the rooms. Is there anything we can do up here as well? I think we can just leave this as like an attic, to be honest. Yeah. And then we've even got this room all the way at the top. I just realized how much we've actually, you know, built in here. It's really cool, isn't it? Got these lovely windows. I didn't really have any time to just relax and kind of admire the building, but now that now that we do have a bit more time, I feel like we can. Cool. Alrighty, let's start separating the upstairs. Bond maple planks. Let's grab those first. Oh, we will need a carpenter's table. Now, I'm pretty sure we have one of those somewhere. I am a bit unorganized today, I do apologize. We should have a carpenter's table down here. Just gonna grab that for now. Yelena. Hello, Chuck. Oh, that's not Chuck. It looks a lot like Chuck though. Yep, so we're gonna put the carpenter's table down upstairs. Doesn't have to be anywhere crazy. Oops. Probably not there, but just here is fine. Now we're going to start by getting some maple brick bond planks. Planks. Let's turn that into brick bond, shall we? Brick bond. Good. Just so we can cover this up here. Wonderful. Grab the lantern as well. Alrighty, now we're gonna separate. What do these look like? They look quite dark, don't they? Look like. I actually quite like that though. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just play around with some designs at the moment. But I want to start with some vertical trumpet. Thanks. I remember how to make those vertical slabs, eh? Vertical slab. Okay, so we need 3 normal slabs. That's pretty easy. And let's just make maybe that many for now. I think this would be much better to do it with vertical slabs instead of the normal ones. So The room can kind of just come off here. Oops. I really like this color of the slabs. That's okay. Maybe, actually, instead of this one here, let's go in this direction. There we go. I kind of want this one to be, there we go. And then maybe like this. Wonderful, there we go. And just get rid of that slab there. And close it up. I think that'll be one of the rooms. And then maybe we can make another room on this side. So separate it like this. There we go. That's another room here. Now this is a bit of a smaller room, but that's okay. That's okay. Then we've got another room here. And we need to be a bit careful because upstairs... Oh no, actually I think we're fine. I think we're okay. But that's really nice. So, just kind of decide how we can make the design a little bit nicer, you know. We can have a door here. And a door here. There we go, for the rooms. And then what we'll do is maybe change to a different material. I was thinking of some kind of like a stone material. Not actual stone, but maybe like deep slate or something. Yeah. I wonder if we could turn deep slate into slabs. Do we have a look? Let's have a look. Oh, no, we can't. Okay. Deep slate. Oh, we should probably grab the we can do tile walls actually. How do we make those? Oh, okay. We will need the stone cutter's table then, won't we? Stone cutter table. Oh, that's very easy to make. Wonderful. Just one of those and three of these. Oh, maybe we need actual stone. We do it with slate? No. Alright, well let's go downstairs and grab the stone cutter table from down there. Oh, the rain stopped and we've got a beautiful night. Ah, it's gorgeous. Let's take a break for a second then. I know it's still pretty early and we haven't done much work yet, but I do think it's important to take breaks when we can, and I know that some of us may have had a very long day today. I just want you to know how proud I am of you for getting through the day, okay? Not easy. There's a lot of stress going around at the moment, and I think it's really important because of that to be kind to each other. You never know when a little bit of kindness could change somebody's day, change their lives. So please be kind to each other, okay? It's really important. A little kindness goes a long way. It's really easy to be stuck in the negativity of the day. But just know that it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. The universe always has a plan, and it'll always work itself out, I promise. You just have to be patient and understanding. I love the way the sky is moving above us. Wonderful. Alrighty, let's go and grab the stonecutter table now. The turtles are always around. I love them. They're so cute. There we go. And we can use this stonecutter table to make some different blocks up there while we divide the rooms. Now, even though we have used these these trumpet slabs, trumpet wood, doesn't mean we have to actually, you know, I just really like that we have this kind of dark look in here. It's really cozy, in my opinion. So That's why I went with these trumpet slabs, but we could definitely do even like maple or redwoods and do it a bit more red. Or even orange sandstone. I mean, that's what I was kind of thinking of doing anyway. Where are my ingots? Do you see the ingots? I thought Oh, there they are. I'm going blind, I swear. Sometimes I'm just like doing something and... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at how these look. I don't like that too much, actually. This would look nicer underground, I feel as though it has that really nice underground look, you know? Can we... No, we can't. Can we do this and get some... There's not a lot you can do with orange sandstone, actually. We can cut them. And, like, chisel them. Let's get a couple of these and see if we can turn those into vertical. We can. Okay, let's try these out. Because if they're polished, they might look okay. Yeah, I actually really like that. I'll be honest. How would it look if we put it on top of the... How does that look? It's a bit too grainy. Like, I like when there's lines. Look at that wood there. There's no harm in trying other wood as well. Oh, we could try... Fur might be a bit too bright, but we can give it a go. Bear with Egush. Bear with me here. I'm trying a bunch of different things. I want some normal fur planks. I just want to see... Look at all these materials. This is not good. And I just want to see how these slabs look when they're vertical. Put them over here. No, see, it's too... It's not dark enough. Not dark enough. I think maple may have been perfect for this, if I'm being completely honest. Or maybe oak. Let's try maple. Just as like a final test. Maple slabs. Here we go. And what we'll do for this is let's just quickly get rid of one of these sections. And do maple there. Oops. Oops. Doing it wrong, am I? I am. See how that looks. Now, I actually think the dark one is the best. I think my initial instinct kind of served me really good here. Okay, well let's just continue with that then. So the door goes here. Then we kind of close this off. So, wonderful. Alrighty, in that case, all that's left is for us to make kind of the walls and then maybe some glass panes on the side. Grab a little bit of glass and let's turn it into panes. And we'll keep the glass panes and the glass, and then let's get rid of all the other stuff that we're not really using at the moment. Cool. Okay, so we're going to be using these trumpet logs with some glass. And in fact, it might even be a good idea to... Oh, the logs would look a bit different though, don't they? Yeah, they do. In that case, why don't we see what we can do with these? These would look really nice, I think. If I'm being honest. Oh, there we go. I was looking for logs, like just normal logs, because there's a big difference between this and this. You know what I mean? And so I think these logs would actually suit this very, very well. Like so. We could also, however, try this. I think that's a bit too dark now. Yeah, okay. We'll do the maple logs, but I want to do a different design. Maybe something like this. Oh, but that becomes too bright, doesn't it? What about these? So I went for a swim today, and there was like a carnival on at the same time. Like a swimming carnival. And they were so unbelievably loud. I was not expecting them to be so loud. I could hear them while I was under the water, like cheering. It was kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, how about instead of this, we make it out of deep slate? I think that's a pretty good idea. Grab the deep slate. Make some bricks or something. Columns, what are those? Like, what do these even look like? I don't mind it, but it doesn't quite close. It's the only problem. It's like, it doesn't close. Deep slate pillar. The pillars might be nice. Mossy deep slate bricks. Oh, they would look really cool too, I'll be honest. Like, let's get a couple of these. I actually think this is what we'll do. Because I think these will look so nice. I love that. I really do. It's so nice. It just has such a contrast with the red. That's the only thing that, like, is bugging me at the moment. What about normal deep slate? It's the same. It's kind of got a big contrast with the red. So we're gonna have to kind of stick with the same color, I think. Yeah. That's actually not too bad. Like, it is still a little bit of a contrast, but it's not too bad, you know? No, it just looks weird. It does, it just looks a bit odd. Okay, alright, we're gonna go back to basic. I just love that I can take my time with this right now and kind of go at my own pace doing this. There's no judgment here. Whatever it is that you're doing, take your time. There's no rush, okay? There we go. We'll do up over here. I'll just start closing it up a little. Oops. That's good. With this side. We'll need to do an actual pillar here. There we go. Make a window there. Window here. I really want to make a window looking into the other room. That would be a bit awkward. But we could almost make it so that these rooms are connected at the same time. I actually think that would be a cool idea. You know? So something like this. This side as well. It's starting to come together now. I quite like this. We'll need to do a window here. Window. It's hard to do a window on this side because of how it's been built. We could do normal glass on the corner here. Just one block like that or something, you know? Yeah, I think that's fine. Wonderful. And then I was actually thinking, we can get some stone bricks like this and kind of use these to add a bit of frill and like a bit of a decoration. We could even do purpley. Oh, so good. So good. We could even do this, and maybe while we're at it, do we have any normal? We don't. Okay. Well, grab as many of these as we can. Why don't we do this instead? Because this might actually match. I actually think that's pretty nice. Kind of match. The problem is, it's so hard with this wood because it has such a big contrast. with everything else. And this is my first time actually using like trumpet logs, you know. So this is a good learning experience for me as well. Definitely. So. There we go. On the bottom we'll need to do maybe just normal brick slabs or something. Maybe not on that side. Perfect. And maybe just do two like this. Oh, we can't do it on that side. That's okay. Because we could do it there. Oh, you know what? It might look really good to do stairs. Do we have stairs? Yes. Okay, here we go. We're kind of just adding a little bit of like character to the build at the moment. That's what I'm gonna go with. Character. Making it look a little bit more refined. The stairs are actually looking really good right now. Wonderful. Beautiful. You want these rooms to look really sturdy and solid. I'm gonna grab the glass now. See what we can do with the glass. See if it actually connects to the... Oh, it does. Okay. We're ready for business. We're ready for business. Looking great. Maybe do the glass all the way up. I'm really glad we finally started to decorate this house because it has been a long time coming. Just like that. Wonderful. And on this side, glass. And oh, that's a bit redundant, but I guess we could do it anyway. We might have too much glass. We're gonna have to figure that out in a second. If we have too much glass around here. Why is that not working all of a sudden? Am I doing it the wrong way? There we go. I'm not too fussed because we can jump up to the attic and build from there as well if we need. I think this is looking good. Well, we might need to do that as like these normal slabs. Like so. Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Cover that with another glass pane. This glass pane doesn't make any sense, does it? Like this doesn't make any sense. Just trying to think. Maybe if we were to get rid of this here, right? And then extend it out one more so that it's here instead. That might be a little bit better. Grab the brick. Same with this one. Now we're actually making changes to the building itself now. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There we go. There we go. So this needs to be brick here. That might be good actually because then the room gets a little bit more space as well. You know what I mean? Get rid of that real quick. And then what? We need some more of the brick bond planks. There is brick bond. Oh, I turned them into maple planks, didn't I? Silly Egush. Okay, let me go and turn those back into brick bond. Brick bond. Daniel Jr. There we go. That's better. And then We might need to be a little bit careful with this though, because oh no, that's fine. With this one, it's fine too. Okay, we're fine then. Is that gonna be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, not gonna be enough. Well then, let's turn this here into grab that real quick. Sorry. We'll turn these into stone. Yep. So then this becomes stone. There we go. And then we can do brick. Wonderful. And now all of a sudden, oops, I think that needs to be one level down, doesn't it? Hang on a second. Oh, it's a vertical slab. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do that now. Okay. And see, all of a sudden now this makes sense because now this goes out into the, you know what I mean? We can turn this into glass as well. Before it didn't really make any sense. That was the problem. To have a window here, but now it does. It's really cool how even though we've already built this building, we can still change it and decorate it because things change. Things change. And as we're building it, we think of different things, and I think a lot of the time, that's how life is. You know, well, you'll be in the middle of doing something and you'll find a different way of doing it, or a better way of doing it, you know? Or you'll want to change something. I do have a little bit of problems with these slabs, unfortunately. Okay. I do think at the top of this, we'll need to do a layer like this. That makes sense. I just want to see how that looks as well. Is there a fly in here? Excuse me. Excuse me. I remember a long time ago somebody was asking if we're going to name the flies, or like just a fly, because we do have one always buzzing around. We should name them Noor, like Noor, and that's kind of stuck with me. Very unique. I really like that name. Is that too high up? Nope. Can we somehow jump up there? I think we can. Alrighty. I think this is good. I think this is really, really good. We just have to kind of do glass, and then finish that up there. We are out of the slabs. I think we can turn these back into normal slabs though, right? Yes, we can. Oops, that was an accident. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. Although it might look better if it's brick. If I'm being honest, if we had brick slabs instead. You know what I mean? Up the top there. So how about we do brick slabs instead? We'll need a few more. Check the bricks. Brick would suit the material a lot more. And if there has been somebody screaming to do brick slabs, I'm so sorry. It'd take me a while to figure it out. I figured it out. So mixed bricks. Can we do anything with these? We can't actually. Okay. Well, we will need more bricks. By the looks of it. Do the brick slabs. Got 19. I guess we could use the mixed bricks as well. I'm trying to remember if we have clay anywhere. I believe in my heart that we've got brick down here. My heart has led me astray a few times, but I feel like in this situation, yes, mixed bricks. That's still something though. I'm pretty happy with that. How about... Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got enough bricks now to do that. To build what we wanted to build. We've got enough bricks for that now, which is great. I think we're going to have a good time. We're going to use the bricks instead of the stone. So we've got the stone up there. I want to do brick instead. Put a lantern down here. Maybe even, could you imagine how nice a lantern would look if we did it like this? Gorgeous. It is a bit in the way though. Maybe do it on this side instead. And there. Wonderful. And then just do a stair. On this side. There we go. Because the door's going to be here. Maybe do it so it's facing that direction. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another door will be here. I'm happy to do another lantern maybe here. There we go. Beautiful. I'm so happy with that. This one might be too close to the window and I don't want people to wake up or something and just feel completely blinded. My eyes are quite sensitive to light in the mornings. If I wake up wrong or if I wake up with too much light, I feel like I'm blind. Can't see. It's like the worst feeling because you wake up, and I do have like a few problems with my eyes, to be honest, but I wake up sometimes and the light goes into my eye or it's like very sensitive and then I literally cannot see, like I can't open my eyes for literally an hour or two sometimes. So if there are people that can relate to that listening, then you're not alone. I'm right there with you. Okay. There we go. And then just close that up. Oh, actually, before we close that up, I think we should get up there. Let's get up there and start replacing those bricks. Stone bricks. All of these here need to be changed. Oh, that one we needed to keep as it was. Crap. Okay. Made a mistake. And I think we need to also extend this the other direction so that we can just get up there if we need to. My bad, my bad. There we go. I want to grab that stair up there. Sorry, I fell again. Sometimes I'm very efficient and really good at building, and sometimes I'm completely hopeless. I feel like today is one of those completely hopeless days. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So I was thinking of doing something like this. Maybe even get rid of that. Now, put that there. Do at least. Why can't we? Because it's stone, isn't it? That's why. There we go. I think that's going to look way better than the actual stone. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Need to connect this as well. Let's quickly just maybe mix it up a little bit. Do something like that. Why not? Give it a go. Very cool. Now, in terms of the actual ceiling, I don't know. Maybe we'll just do brick, kind of like we have already been. Close that up. Yeah. Get back down now. Collect all the stray blocks that we've kind of dropped. Yeah, I love that. That looks way better. Way, way better, if I'm being honest. If we can, it might be wise to mix it up a little bit more and do like a brick pillar here instead or something. You know what I mean? Because we do have a lot of bricks now. Can we make the different colored ones? We can. Chiseled. I've never used chiseled before, but if there's ever a time to try something, it's the present. Why not? Let's have a look at how these look. Maybe we can mix and match a little bit or something. Yeah, I like it. Chiseled into mixed. I think this would have to be at the top, not the bottom. Just getting that vibe that it would look good at the top. So there. No, it's a bit too many lines on it. But at least now we've tried and tested it, you know what I mean? That's important. We can do the same exact thing here. Now, if these mixed bricks are too bright, and it does look like they are a bit bright, we can replace it with the normal brick, just to see how that looks. Let's just see how these normal bricks look first, because we don't want it to be too vibrant either. What do you think? I think I like the mixed ones more, if I'm being completely honest. Like it. It's fine. It is. I did want to make some slabs coming off of it. I don't know why. I just feel like doing it. So if we can get some normal carpet slabs like this. Doesn't have to be too many. And see, like, what I'm thinking is, like, off some of these, we do... Oh, we can't because the glass panes are there. It's okay. That's okay then, we'll just leave it as it is. I think this is kind of perfect now though. This is exactly what I wanted to do for this. Cool. I've got to get back up to the top, I think, just so we can figure out how we're going to do the ceiling here. We could leave it open and just go all the way up to the top. It makes sense. So we kind of want this to go all the way up to the top anyway, don't we? So what I'm thinking is we go all the way here, go up to the ceiling, and from here we just kind of, yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. But if we just look at where this is, we do slab there. Slab. There's the next glass pane here. And there's another glass pane. Just double check, I think. Yep, so one here. Cool. So glass. And then at the top there we'll do, I don't know, maybe more bricks. I'm gonna figure it out. Because I still want to make this look kind of cool. Like from here, right, I would love to do this. Actually. And then just do that. And then it kind of ends with the vertical slab again. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was not meant to fall there. Quickly fill that glass pane there. Panes are pretty efficient because they this one here. Yep, and we'll need to also finish that with wood. This side looks great. Just once again we'll need to go up there. Come on. Oh, gosh, seriously? I'm trying to get to that slab there. There we go. So I can build these up. There we go. Okay, much better. That's finished now. So from here, I don't know if that looks a bit silly. I feel like it does. Maybe we just kind of brick it to the top. I'd love to leave a little gap there, but for the windows, yes, the only problem is there's no window there. It's okay. Just leave it for now. Oops. I do think it'd be good to do this as a slab again. All the way up. So one more of those. There we go. And then on this side we're just kind of closing it with bricks. There we go. Maybe a window. Maybe a window or two. Can we do that? Just a nice glass. Like there. Yeah, I like it. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this level here because I would love to do glass, but just a bit too difficult. It does look nice though. I quite like it. I mean, we could even leave it open just to like air the building out a bit or something. Air the rooms. Air the rooms out a little. That is the staircase there, so we want to kind of leave it as it is. But these rooms are kind of pretty much finished now. We just have to decorate the inside of the rooms and do this part here. Let's quickly just jump up and finish this off as well. Yep. And then we'll need more of those brick slabs. 2 left at the moment. We'll probably need a few more though, so let's just craft a couple more of those slabs. Okay. Yep. And then just finish that off. And then bear with me, I'm gonna have to drop here, I think. I have a bucket of water. Oh gosh, I used all the buckets for Aristotle. Don't have any more buckets left. Okay. Okay. My apologies. Come on. Cool. Cool. This is pretty much done now on the inside. How about this room? Yep, this room's done too. Beautiful. Top looks nice and solid. Now we just decorate the insides. So, let's grab some chests. I did remember bringing like 6 chests. I don't know where I put them. Oh, they're right there. They're right there. See, that's not going to work there. The only problem with this is it's going to look a bit odd here. What we might do instead, I'm not even joking, is just get rid of these, just this level here. Do the chest there, underneath. And then here, that's not going to work because that's where the staircase is, so we can't really slab that down. No, okay. It would have been so good if we could have the chest in that corner. Take that back to how it was then. Okay. Come on. What is going on here? Like if I'm not on the top of it, I can't build it. Come on. Come on. There we go. In that case, the chest. Where are we going to put the bed? Maybe the bed can go here. Yeah, bed goes right here. And then they can have just some space next to the bed, I guess. So the bed goes here. Give them a double chest there for the room. And give them one more chest over here as well, I think. Why not? I want to give each person that stays their own furnace and stuff as well though. Furnace and crafting table. The chest here is good. So these are the 2 rooms with their chests. And then we have enough space to put another chest down anyway, so we can put another chest here. Right, and then now each of these rooms will need its own crafting table and furnace. So we do have cobblestone here. Oh gosh, we don't need that many, hang on. I'm gonna make 1 too many furnaces there. So 2 furnaces and 2 crafting tables. And what else might they need? Their rooms. Not sure, we'll figure it out I think. I do think that it's good to give them both a chest as well. Another single chest each. So maybe this person can have another chest. Maybe over here in the corner. There we are. Or it might even be better on that side there actually. There we go. Oops, where did those go? Wonderful. So another chest for them there. And then they'll need a furnace. Where can we put the furnace? Maybe in that corner there. Furnace, and then a crafting table for this person as well. We need to figure out where their bed's going to go to though. Maybe the bed goes next to this window. Yep, so the bed goes here. Right. And then the furnace is good where it is. Crafting table can be not a lot of room in this room. Being a problem. Yeah, I guess we could put the crafting table there. Why not? And their bed will be here. I didn't bring any beds with me, I don't think. I do have a bit of wool to make beds. I do think we have beds somewhere, so I don't want to jump the gun here because we're gonna need that wool, I'm pretty sure. So bed here. Bed might be better. It might be better to put the bed here. No, we can't. That's a bit too ambitious, I feel as though. Yeah, so we'll put the bed here still. And then we'll give them the furnace and crafting table. Like that. Wonderful. So now at least their rooms have got their own, like, they've got their own up there for them. I can't put the lantern there, okay. Maybe make it one lower. Is that gonna mess with the chest though? Beautiful. So we need them to have their lanterns inside too. The bed's gonna be here, so the lantern can maybe be here. No, it's gonna be too close to their head. What about here? For that we'll need to do an actual trumpet slab. Ah, because it's vertical, it's not letting me. Okay. Well then we'll keep it as it was. I think that's fine. Okay, these rooms are pretty much finished. I mean, we haven't done any decorating on the pillars and stuff, and that's okay. That's okay. We could do something like that. Put that there. Maybe even, and I didn't really think about this before. I feel a bit silly now. But we could actually do this, We could just do this. Like, how silly am I for not thinking of that? You can scream at me. It's okay. You can scream at me for that. We could do that. We can put one here. Put the lantern there. Like, we could have done that before as well. Get the Egush. Yeah, I think that's fine. Team promise we can't. Let's do a slab like there. We could add a bit more of like a depth to this by doing that though. Like every second one. Do the vertical slabs like that. And it almost looks a bit like a shelf now, You think people can put their little what are those dolls called? I can't remember the name now. Those very scary looking dolls that everyone collects? I can't remember. My friends are so obsessed with them right now. I can't remember the name of them though. Yeah. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know. Okay, we'll need a slab here. La poo poo or something? Yeah, la boo boo. I think it's la boo boo. La boobo? Boobo. I'm gonna put a bed over there. Okay, this is lovely. So these upstairs rooms are now complete. Two of them at least. We still have a communal area here, which is really nice. The fireplace is still here. People can still relax. We need to put couches down. I think we'll need to get rid of this. Just so that, and this one as well. So that people do have a bit more space. And with this one here, maybe face it the other direction. That way what we can do is put like a sofa here instead. A sofa like there, facing the fireplace. Does that make sense? But I love these rooms. They look really cool. Very happy. Wonder if we could do a lantern there. How does that look? Actually pretty good. Pretty good. But if we're gonna do it, we need to do it on the other side, I feel like. On this side here. Like that. But then it looks like there's too much light because there's a lantern in there as well. the hard decision, isn't it? I wish we could put it here. I really do. It would have been perfect for it in between. Maybe just leave it as it is. Let's get the doors down. We have iron doors, but I don't think they'd be a good fit right here. So what we might do is trumpet doors. If we can make them into like different styles, we can. I don't really want them to have like windows. I don't want people seeing into other people's rooms, you know? That actually looks quite nice. Shack. That looks very nice. Supported. Let's see what that looks like when we put it down, because it looks really nice in the preview. I love that. So nice. I do feel as though we'd have to get rid of this though. I don't know, there's just something about it. The vertical slabs there. Like they're fine on the corners and on this side here as well. But it just looks a bit weird here, doesn't it? Like if we get rid of this and turn it into brick, maybe that would kind of finish it for us. Let's just have a go. See what it looks like. Oops. Yeah, I feel like that's way better, if I'm being honest. This one's fine. I'm okay with that one being like that. Cool. Maybe now we could do the slabs on top of this. That makes sense. You have to start from the top. No, it still looks unnatural. And that's fine. That's okay. Brick. Brick. Glass. Brick. Yep, happy with that. Maybe we just get rid of the glass and just did brick the whole way up. It would look way better if we could put the door deeper in. So if it's here instead. I don't know if it lets us do that though. That does work actually. But it just looks a bit unnatural now. I want it to be on this. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's inside, you know what I mean? We go through from this side, do we? Yeah. Wonderful. That's perfect. Actually perfect. It won't look as unnatural now as well if we were to do glass. Like that. I think that's good. There's a tiny gap here, but I kind of like having that gap. Maybe, you know what we could do? Add a bit of depth to this. If we get some stairs, right, like this. Mixed brick stairs as well. Oh, we can't make mixed brick stairs? Seriously? Really? Oh wow, okay. That's surprising. Surprising. That's okay though. So if we could do like glass there, stairs under it, so on top of the door. Perfect. Same thing here, right? Stairs here. And then let's make some more stairs. Yeah, just make like 10 more, just so that we have like a surplus. These stairs will look really nice if we can do this properly. It'll be a great addition to the build. So like this one we can do this way. Yep. There we go. Something like that. Does it look better on the other side maybe? I think we're facing this way. I would, but you can't. Yeah. Okay. Like we can't do it here. We'd have to do it on this level. Does that make sense? So grab the mixed bricks again. Come back. And then do the stairs. Kind of how we did it before. On there. That still works, right? Like it doesn't look weird? Yeah, it does. It's perfect. It does work, I should say. I really like it. And then maybe even on this side we do it so it's facing like that. That way the door looks a lot better. You know what I mean? It's just more natural this way. I like it. You should do the same thing on this side. So do this. And this. One there. One there. Wonderful. It's kind of nice that we have the wood on that side as well. I'm very happy with that. Now all we should really look is to, if we want to, do that on the inside. So maybe one here. Like so. One here. Like so. And then just a slab on the bottom there. Beautiful. Now we forgot to put a door here, didn't we? There we go. Probably be on the other side, on the inside here. Oh, that doesn't work because of the slab. Okay, in that case, that's fine. Leave it as it was. Leave it as it was. Should we turn these into brick? What do you think? No? Leave them as they are? I think we should leave it as they are. We can, however, do this. There we go. I like a support structure. Might be a good idea. Can we? No, we can't. Okay, I'm just thinking. We might have to turn this into brick. But then it would look too much on the outside here. Okay, we'll leave it as it is. We'll leave it as it is. It's fine. Yep, that's cool. Alrighty, the rooms are finished. They've got their own chests. They're missing the beds actually, so they're not quite finished. I want to see if I can go and find some beds. This should be a slab. Yeah. Let's just have a look in the chest and see if we have any beds around. Oh, wall. Lawn trims. Hang on a second. If we were to use these brick walls over here, how would that look? Give me one sec. Okay, I think we figured it out. We're doing the brick walls. That's perfect, dude. I love that. Oh no, it doesn't connect to the door. You're kidding me, right? Why? Why doesn't it connect to the door? Oh, we can't do that then. What if we put it on the other side? Like here? No. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Maybe it's because of the stairs? No. That was kind of perfect, wasn't it? We were to be able to use the brick walls. We could do one here as well. What if we do it in one more? No, we can't do that either. See how like perfect that is for the door? I mean, I guess we could leave it open. Is there a different type of door we can make? Is there any other doors we can make? Not really. There are 19 pages of doors. Can, can you believe that? 19 pages of doors. Really cool, actually, how many doors there are. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off. This is one that we can't. Because everything we've done so far on Minecraft, we found our way through. We've figured it out. We've solved the problems that we've had, or like made our vision a reality. I think this is the first time, seriously, the first time where we can't, because I want to keep it as brick, but have it at the same time as having it as brick. Make it so that it's on the inside of this block. And I'll show you why, right? If we were to do this as a normal block, you see how you have to kind of go around that? You know what I mean? To go inside. And so having it even just this one bit thinner makes a big difference here, to be honest. It does. But this is the first time that we can't solve this problem. Because if we put the door here, there's a gap. But when you open it, the gap closes, which is kind of odd in its own way, isn't it? Damn. What if we did, like, those opening fence gates? Oops. What if we did like a gate? Yeah, do they have like stone gates? They don't. See, these fence gates, as much as I love them, they have holes so you can see into the other room. I don't want that. Any problem with these? Gated spruce door. Yeah. Kind of no way around it, is there? We just have to make it like a normal. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. We'll keep it as it was. Wait, we can do brick vertical slabs. What am I saying? We can, right? We could do this. Yeah. And that'll still work. Can't do it like that, can we? What is that? Bricks pillar trim? Hang on a second. What's that? Oh no, we can't really. Something completely separate. Something very different. Where are those slabs? Here. Okay, this should hopefully kind of solve it. Yep. There. Yep. I'm assuming there's still going to be a gap on that side, right? Yeah, there is. Okay, so we'll have to do the same thing here. And that's okay. That's okay. We were still creative enough to kind of solve the problem. I just really wish we could have done it as a brick wall. I still like this. I still like this the way it is. What if we did this here? Can we do that here? No, what about here? How does this work? Interesting. I've never really seen that before. We will need stone. Sorry, stairs. Yep. So, perfect. There we go. That's okay. I'm still happy with this. Oh, it opens like kind of inside. And that does make it a bit harder to go in, but I feel like we have to choose one or the other, you know what I mean? There's no going around this. What if we... Oops. What if we put it on this side on the inside? Yeah, that might be the fix. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, happy days. I wonder if we could do the same thing here, but I don't think we can. If we were to get rid of these and do vertical slabs, the brick vertical slabs, where are we? Oops, other way, sorry. There we go. Actually, not too bad. Yeah. I like that there's a gap there. See that gap there? Really like that, actually. I think it's perfect. Keep it as stone stairs, but keep the gap there as well. There we go. Wonderful. This doesn't make any sense the way this is now, though. I'll have to do it like that. Now, what if we get rid of these and do... I don't want to make it face that way. Then this just looks a bit odd, you know? Is there anything? What if we just did it like this? And I want it to kind of close. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We keep it as it is, like that. Same with this one. Perfect. Okay. I'm happy with that, if I'm being honest. This is great. It really adds a lot of character when you can make these little stairs and slabs and stuff like that. Anyway, these rooms are pretty much finished. I'd love to put a lantern up here. You can't do it on that one, but we could do it here. Like so. I think this one's fine as it is. We could do it there or there. But no, I think it's okay. Now what does this look like if we put it on the outside? It doesn't work, does it? There we go. That's it. Wonderful. The only thing that's missing is the beds. And I might go and just quickly find 2 beds to put them so these rooms are finished. And once that's done, we can kind of go and start dividing downstairs as well, because we want to divide the kitchen. So starting from here, this will be the kitchen. Going from there, out, and across, something like that. We could even tile this entire, kind of move the kitchen so that it's this entire spot here. Kind of just thinking, do we need to have this doorway here? What do you think? Actually, yeah, this could be like the backside of the kitchen, and we could grow crops here for the actual kitchen. So when we know we're going to cook and stuff, we can have crops out here as well. But I think we can use these. What are these? Tiled maple planks. Like let's get some more. Let's get some more of those tiled maple planks and see if we can extend the kitchen a bit more as well. I don't think we do have a lot of maple planks still. Tiled. Here we go. We did make these ones tiled as well. Now we've got quite a few. We can use these tiled planks, as I was saying, so we just get rid of these right here. And maybe just extend the kitchen out so that it covers this whole kind of area here. I mean, we might as well, right? There we go. And now that's the kitchen area. 2. Hello, Alina. You've been enjoying your rainy view of the lagoon? Hi, how are you? Good? Haven't done any decorating down here at all. And that's Chuck. Hello, Chuck. How are you, Chuck? Chuck seems to have healed himself. That's good. He must have eaten some seaweed on his own and healed himself up. It's good to know. What are you two doing? Please be careful. Yeah, I can already see that you've hurt yourselves. Maybe I'll just give them a quick hand. Okay? You guys gonna be okay? There we go. There we go. Off you go. Come on. Come on. No, that's not why I took the cap. Uh-oh. He's gonna start spinning in a second, and we might be in trouble if he does. And when they kind of close up into their shell, I get a little bit worried. Excuse me, Chuck Jr. I'm gonna eat some food, because I am a little bit low on health. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Oh, there we go. Yep. I made him a bit angry. I mean, look, I tried to tell you that I needed to move, and you didn't listen, so whose fault is that, really? Come on, tell me the truth. I'm thinking something like this. Kind of all the way across, really. And then from here, we close it, and then go this way. So, same thing from here, right? So we'll go maybe from here, like so. And this will be like, this will be the gate doors. There'll be like a gate here to enter the kitchen. And then this will be the actual kitchen, so we'll have some tables and chairs and stuff. Actually, more like countertops, tables and chairs. But yeah, I think this is good. So, and we can kind of keep it a little bit open as well. We don't have to close it up completely. Can be another door there, or maybe even just don't even have to do doors. We can just leave it like this. But at least that way we know that it's divided. You know, 1, 2, 1, 2. We probably won't be able to get this done today, and that's fine. Decorating does take a lot of time, especially the way that I do it, because like I put a lot of extra thought into it when I do it, so that's what I'm going with. Let's go and find some beds for the time being. We have way too many resources to kind of sort through. We will, that's okay. I'm thinking maybe we just make some chests for now. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. And with these double chests here, we can store everything that we were going to build with. Just for now. So we can put one here. Yeah. There we go. Can we put the campfire back now? We can. Okay. There we go. I hope we're going to be able to fit all this in the chest. I think we will. I think we will. Those shears I'm actually going to need. They're almost broken. Cool. We do actually have more than enough space to fit everything, which is very good. These double chests are very handy. I feel like I've accidentally put a bit too much in these. The golden apple, luck of the sea. That's a very, very good enchantment. I feel like I had food on me. Where did I put the food? Maybe in here. Yes, steaks. There was also like rabbit stew. Oh, there it is. There it is. Rabbit stew, cooked cod. Oh, that's raw cod. That can stay in there for now. These dark oak chests. How cool is that? Okay, maybe we need to make some dark oak chests for our visitors. Really cool. Good to know. Do we have dark oak wood upstairs? I'm assuming we do. We can have a look, right? Oak wood. No dark oak though. Type in chest, right, and have a look real quick, because I do think there's quite a few. So cool. Frostbright. Dark oak chests look really cool. I actually really like them. Maybe we'll make more of those. Jungle chests look nice as well. These dark oak chests fit the environment perfectly. We definitely have got dark oak wood. I just need to find it. So we need to go quickly just to kind of finish off those rooms, get the beds and the dark oak so we can make the chest. And then once we get the dark oak and finish off those rooms, we can start planning the downstairs section. Because upstairs is pretty much finished after that. All that's left is like the sofas and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We've got a beautiful day. But I'm definitely positive that we have dark oak somewhere. And if we don't, then I will go and get some. There we go, dark oak. So we're going to quickly use this to make a bunch of chests. We can make 6, right? 4. Never mind. That's enough for upstairs, but we still need to get stuff for downstairs. what a wonderful day. Gorgeous. There's always so many things to do in our forever world, isn't there? I feel like I could be here for forever. I mean, it's kind of in the name, forever world. But yeah, if we're not organizing, we're building. If we're not building, we're mining. If we're not mining, we're exploring. If we're not exploring, we're planning a build, or farming. I just love how many things we have to do. We could spend absolutely hours and hours and hours here. So much time we could spend in this world. And I'm just really glad that you're here with me. And I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy that we're decorating. When I build something new, I tend to kind of stop and forget about it for a while and then come back to it. Like, I do want to move into that house and probably start some episodes even from that house in the future, because that's our main house now. We just haven't really moved in yet. And so with these rooms that we're adding, it's going to be much easier for us to do that. Spruce chest. They look nice as well, actually. They do. I still think the dark oak chests are much nicer. They look really nice. Okay, we can make one more chest with this. We've got 5. I need to remember where I went and found the dark oak from, because it's really lovely for chests. What about trumpet chest? Trumpet chest. Oh, those look really nice as well. Okay, alrighty. How about this thing? Alright, and now we're looking for beds. In like a worst case scenario, I can take the beds from here. That wool. More wool. Okay, we do have enough wool to make 2 beds now, actually. We've got 2 beds in here though. I really like the orange one. Let's grab the orange one. And then maybe let's just make another bed from normal wood. And then we can color it. I think we can color it. 3, 3, 3. There we go. So we've got 2 beds now. White and orange. I think I'll need to make another one. Oh, wait a second. If we get dye, we can dye the beds, can we? Let's have a look. Yellow. Oh, we can. That is really, really good. Okay. That's made me very happy. Okay. Well, what would suit? I think a red bed would be beautiful. And an orange bed, maybe. So there's going to be the color. Oh, we already have an orange bed. But let's do 1 red and 1. Maybe not orange then. Maybe green. No, brown. Let's try brown. Yeah. Cool. Okay, we have a bunch of beds now, which is awesome. Put the dye back now. Wonderful. We're gonna go and put the orange bed back upstairs, because we did take it from there. But now that we have this red and brown bed, we can use those in our brick house, in those rooms upstairs. So orange bed goes back. And now we're gonna head back to the brick house that we've been building. Oh, decorating, sorry. We have built it already. And hopefully we can put these beds down upstairs. And now we have these chests as well, which is cool. We'll put a trumpet chest in one room and a dark oak chest in another. And then we'll save the rest of these chests for when we decorate downstairs and stuff like that. So it'll be much better for us that way. We do have a beautiful day on our hands. Wonderful. Like we're doing a bit of kind of like spring cleaning in a sense. Kind of doing things around the house, we still haven't made a door here. Probably should make a door going inside, so that all the turtles won't keep coming in. Maybe we'll make the doors as well now. Alright, so this room can have a dark oak chest. That's beautiful. And this room can have a trumpet chest. Wonderful. We're going to give this room a brown bed. Yep. And then this room can have the red bed. Wonderful. There we go. Maybe we move this chest. Put a dark oak chest here. That's quite nice. And for this one, that's two trumpets, so they're kind of mixing and matching a bit. We haven't used the barrels still, have we? I remember I was going to use the barrels. It might be a good idea now for us to make some chests for downstairs. And I want to use the trumpet logs again. I would have put them downstairs, so let's just go downstairs and let's get some, let's make some more doors. Make some more doors with the trumpet planks. There we go. Alright, so what do these look like on their own? That's still quite nice, I'll be honest. Just curiosity is getting the better of me at the moment. But to come from outside in, we'd need to make some doors for that, you know? So that they suit that vibe coming inside. We can do a different door for each side. The kitchen door can be glass, for example. The main door, like facing our lagoon, can be oh, maybe just like a beach trumpet door. No, because then there's a hole in it, and I don't like that. How about supported? And then this other door can be pressed. Then we've got 3 different doors, you know what I mean? I think that will look really nice. Oops. 1, 2, 3. So kitchen door will be glass. I don't have it on the other side again, right? So do it on this side here. Wonderful. Because that's kind of, that's the kitchen door. So you want it to be kind of... Now, the main entrance, these 2 are the main entrances. One can be pressed. I'm trying to figure out if it should be on the outside or the inside. There is sand there, you know? We'll need to move that sand a bit later. And then the supported trumpet door. There we go. That's good. Now we've got doors at least. Makes it a bit more secure. You know, we won't have any turtles flying in. Are there actually any turtles in here? Because we might need to move them. But now this is officially kind of just our private house, which is lovely. I'm just gonna do a run around and just check for turtle. And I love that I can do that. Like, I love that. That's something that we have to question, whether there are turtles around. One other thing I'd love to do now is make a few more doors, actually. So let's grab a bit more wood. Oops. And let's quickly just make 3 more doors. And these ones can be glass, I think. Yeah, they can. Because on the upstairs area, so we've got one here, right? We'll need to figure out how we're going to do this because we need to block off the sides as well. I don't have my vertical slabs with me. That's okay. Let's just put it down for now anyways. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll need one over here as well. Bring any bricks at all, did I? Okay. Alright, well then, leave it as it was. Just do the door here. Oh, we can't. Yeah, okay. We'll need to wait on that one then. But if we keep going up the stairs, there is another... Here we go. Wonderful. And then, yeah, so this last one we'll have to put down here, but it is a bit awkward, so I'll just put it down for now. Just here is fine. Doesn't really matter where. Oh, these are slabs. That's why. Okay. Okay. In that case, we might not be able to put a door there. Interesting. Now these are the chests. So we're going to put a dark oak chest in the kitchen. I need two of these. Yeah, that should be dark oak. So for kitchen supplies. We'll put one over here as well. This side will close. No, actually we'll have to do it on the other side, I think. Yeah, we will. So what we'll have to do here is move these here. At least that way we can then do this. But yeah. We've got two chests just for storage, which is good. And then we'll close that off there. Wonderful. We've still got two trumpet chests left. We'll keep them in here for now. And I'll spend a bit of time organizing these chests. Maybe in my own time, so that it's not so messy for us, you know? I know a lot of you probably appreciate that I do it. Yeah, but oh, we've got another globe. Wow, it'd be nice to put a globe in one of the rooms, wouldn't it? Literally right here. Can we? No. Ah, that's cool. I think it'd be nicer if we did this on like a shelf. You can make a shelf. You can make shelves. We can grab some wood and make some shelves. Maybe some maple wood. Yeah. And how do we make a shelf? Stick. Perfect. Oh, cool. Gives us 6 shelves. 6 shelves. I'm getting a bit lazy. Do you feel like you get lazy speaking sometimes? Because I do. We can literally put the globe right there. Oh, I didn't want it to be like that. Oops. Hang on a second. I want it to kind of be an actual... There we go. Wonderful. Let's put a shelf in here as well, just so that they have one. One there. Even do 2 actually. That one next to the bed, that looks a bit weird. I think that's fine. Is it? Kind of too close to the door now, isn't it? Okay, maybe we put the bed facing this direction. And then we can do shelves, yeah. One there, one there. Cool. And then we can put stuff on those shelves. In fact, let's go and grab that globe from downstairs. Put that on the shelf. For our lovely guests. I'm hoping to maybe have some permanent companions join me in our adventures someday. And they can live in these rooms. It'd be really nice if I had a helper or two that I would, you know, while I build, they kind of help and organize things or stuff like that. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Now we're going to grab some bricks. Yep, we've got 1 in here. We should definitely have more. There we go. And we're just going to fix this up here. Oops. Do that there, that there. And then the door goes there. That's better. Can we do it on the outside? Perfect. Same with this side. We're going to need to get rid of the sand and put a brick down. There we go. And then same thing. Can we put the door on the outside here? Wonderful. Perfect. That's fine. This side is already done, which is wonderful. And the only thing that's left with the bricks, I think we might need to get more clay sometime, is I want to use some brick stairs to do what we did before. There's none in here, is there? Do we really use all the stairs up? Oh, there's 3 left here. Okay, well we can do that now then. So I want to use these stairs to kind of... Yeah, perfect. If that's going to be the case though, we'll need to make it so that this is... We can keep it as it was. Make it so that the stairs are on the other side. Perfect. There we go. Same on this side. Wonderful. And here as well. Just need to fill out so that we can do that. I won't have to do this, I don't think. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Those doors are pretty much done now. I think we'll need one more slab for the other side. There we go. Just for this side here. Wonderful. Cool. Alrighty. Decorating's going really well. Once we section the kitchen off, which we are now, we can add sofas here as well. Maybe some wood. The downstairs will be, getting close to completion. This part here, I still want to change a bit. I want to make fences here so that people don't just fall off the stairs. Oh, onto the stairs. So fences like this. And I do want to move these chests and maybe do another room here, to be honest. So we can make it so that there's a room starting from this, maybe like this side, like that. And then going around like this, and then inwards. And this will be a very cozy little room. So we can fit 3 rooms here. Or maybe we just turn this into like something else. I don't know. Maybe just a few sofas and stuff. We'll figure it out. But I'm very happy that we built these rooms here. I actually thought we would be a lot more efficient at decorating and building rooms, but it actually does take a lot of time. But I think that we can all agree the result is kind of worth it. Like, this looks really cozy, and I like to put a lot of effort into everything that I do, and I can really appreciate other people that understand and feel the same way. So that's why I really love what we've done with this. Anyways, we're gonna head back to the farm. We didn't get to plan our library project too much. Come on, Alina. Let's head back to the farm. Come on, girl. I need you to get out so I can close the door. There we go. Yeah, we didn't get to plan our library too much, but that's okay. I've got some ideas for the library. It's gonna be really cozy. I'm thinking of building it, like I said, just around there on that island. I think that's kind of the perfect spot for it. Come on, Alina, we're almost there now. We're gonna get you to sit over here. Come on. Watch her go into the water. Yep, there it is. You're so clumsy. You're so clumsy, girl, aren't you? Let's bump you back towards the kennel. Oh, you don't want to go to the kennel, do you? Okay. Alright, we'll leave you. We'll leave you. Alright. I want to thank you so much for joining me this episode. And for keeping me company while we built that second story with the rooms there. Hello, Oopsie Jr. Hi. Wilbur looks very guilty this episode. I do think he was, we can see how far away Daisy is. I think Wilbur was picking on Daisy a little bit. But now he knows better. Knows better. Hello, Daisy. Hi. Yes, I want to thank you so much for keeping me company tonight. And Daisy does too. Daisy wants to give you a big smooch. There it is. Yeah, thank you, Daisy. I'm sure the dreamers appreciate the smooch. And in the next episode, hopefully, we can finish decorating the bottom floor. Or maybe we'll leave that for another day, because I'm really excited to start building the library. So that's probably on the agenda for the next episode. Until then, my friend, I'd like to thank you for joining me, and wish you a very cozy rest. Dream on, my friend.